It's chair month. If it sits, it flips. 4 trips to the car and 2 days of travel. I have 20 of these chairs. Sports month has finished. Chair month has begun. If it sits, it flips. It's chair month. Management has been throwing me some curveballs. This one has been bond cleaned by another company. I'm going to show you what this poor tenant paid around $500 for. So far they paid for this mess, for this dirty cupboard. An event with dust in it is hanging out. So far they pulled it out of here. It is full. They took it out. I got shown this unit a couple of days ago and I was like, oh wow, they pulled the fridge out at least. Then the manager said no, she pulled the fridge out. So they didn't pull the fridge out and they didn't clean the fridge. This is where the microwave was. It looks like somebody's wiped it. These vents are greasy, I already touched them. There's all this dust. I went down to management because management has been throwing me some curveballs. So today I went down there to ask. I'm making sure that I'm getting the required 3 days. They give me the runaround and she goes, it's 3 days. You said 3 business days. And she goes, yes. And I said, so I should have the Thursday, the Friday and the Monday then. And they included Saturday. And I said, so Saturday's a business day. And then she said, so it's 3 business days. So Saturday's included as a business day, but Sunday's not a business day. Or is Sunday also a business day? And that's when she knew. When people try and do this to me, they have no idea. I have been gaslit by the best. I just quit. She said that they've had a big, long, busy day and that I should be more considerate. Done with this place. I'm just going to do my own work. So I'm just going to refurbish stuff. I'm going to get stuff secondhand, clean it up, get it going and then resell it. For the first 2 weeks my plan is to keep picking up gym stuff. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, I'll probably still pick stuff up. I can't help myself. Welcome to Sports Month. It is May, and May means we are collecting sports and fitness equipment. We do office chairs, outdoor, indoor chairs, all types of chairs. I've got to go pick up 20 metal chairs from Broadbeach. They're about $3.30 a chair. I had to clear the car out so I could fit like 1 million chairs in today. Of these in here. I paid him $60 for 20. I had to use this weird trolley. I walked through Broadbeach each and everyone was like, do you need some help, love?
There's only one man that can help me.
Doc Brown, he's not available. So I've got 12 chairs in here. I could have fit more, but I wouldn't have fit 20. And I'm gonna come back and get the remaining however many tomorrow. I think I damaged the car today. I cracked the back window. Husband not like that. He will not like that at all. Glad I didn't say I was coming back today. Four of them weren't exactly this model, and they don't stack. But I made 2 stack at a time to get them in the car. It was an event. 4 trips to the car. 14 of this style. You can actually stack these if you put them inside the arm bed on an angle. I have 20 of these chairs. There are 20 office chairs coming tonight, right now. Someone's coming in a delivery van. He's borrowed it from his work. How good is that? What an awesome dude. And I've made space for 20 chairs. You might think, where's the space? Well, you can make space, okay? There is space, there's plenty of space. I mean, really need 10 spots because they can be double stacked. And they're office chairs. You can flip those for at least $25 a chair. And we have 20 chairs. They're about $3.30 a chair. And they come from an office that just shut down. He said some have the tags on them. We've got purple, we've got red, we've got black. You know, I'm gonna make $400 on these chair flips. No. If it sits, it flips. Oh, wow. Do you think chair month was a good idea? It's chair month. We got 22 chairs. We got 2 bonus chairs. Chairs, these are Ikea chairs, these are free. And the reason they were free is because the seat cushions had paint on them. Nothing, a little bit of sanding, a little bit of paint won't fix. Got 4 seat cushion covers that I just got from Bunnings. They're gonna look awesome. This is what they used to look like. Doesn't fit. I took this into Bunnings. I carried around the seat through the store. Now I've got 4 of these covers that don't fit anything. What am I gonna do? I've got an hour and a half. I could actually go pick something else up. Just picked up these stools, free. And the middle bit, I'll scrub off the rust. The metal part at the bottom, I'm gonna use a metallic metal blue. So this is the Bunnings run. This is the hammer blue. Same people who make this make the water-based paints that I've been using. These are cheaper in Bunnings. They're cheaper. They're like $13 to $14, where this other stuff is like $17. I have 3 more metal chairs that I haven't finished. I was going to paint them a different colour, but everyone wants white. So I've got some more white paint, but these ones are Rust-Oleum. So the first 3 chairs are done with the water base. I've got the Rust-Oleum today. I'm going to spray paint the rest of these 3 white. This has already been primed with the metal primer. 2 1/4 these cans at $17 each. To do 3 of those chairs, I did 2 coats. These 3, it took me two of these. I think these are $15. Really added up, and people only want to pay me $100 for the whole thing. It is June the 9th. It also says that it's 14 degrees and it's sunny. That is a very expensive Hoang chair. It's like the dark wood and it's the black cover. It looks brand new and it came with a footstool. That's the most expensive of Hoangs. I got it for free. And I parked the car like this. Now I can't get it out. The Hoang chair is going to be like 100% profit. I'm going to try and get $100 for that with the footstool. That's a steal. I just made a cushion that's too small fit. I just chopped one side, slid the thing in. Now I'm going to staple it. Save the money. kind of stuff. Oh, and it doesn't really smell. That's the best primer. It says it attaches itself to metal. That's the stuff I was using the very first water-based primer I used on the paintbrush. It was like 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, just really thin and quick. And I'm like, wow, I'm using like the entire can. You don't want any bumpy bits. Because I painted it so badly, there's bumpy bits all over it, but that's because we're going to spray paint it, so it doesn't matter. Then I can make the spray paint look bad. I just got it in the spray can. It took like 2 seconds to prime. That usually takes me hours. The chair month, and I've sold 3 chairs. And I'm still doing last month. Yeah, I wanted this stuff out of the garage. It's not sports month anymore. We're in chair month, clearly. I really want this thing to be gone. In my way, it's the first thing from sports month and it's overstayed its welcome. Someone's coming to buy this Roby thing. It's like, what's the sip? Oh, going. I learned on the internet that the roller is quicker and it goes on thinner. I thought that this chair was taking faster than the last chair. It took about the same time. Half of that tin on 2 of these deck chairs. I am sure that is probably 90% too much paint. Never get the roller to do anything. Actually, it looks like a matte white. This one is a matte white, but it looks like a gloss white. It took 2 cans. 2 cans, $15. That's 30 bucks. 17 bucks each. So these weren't cheap because I also had to de-rust them, and it took like a million years to get the rust off. So I think next time I'll probably just get a better looking bad chair. This was like probably, I should just let these die quietly. Like these could have just rusted right through if I'd just left them. Rent inspection today. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept. I think I've slept for 30 minutes last night because I had to get this whole place ready for this rent inspection. After getting them for like $3 a chair, and like, what am I going to sell these for? On average, Facebook chairs, they tend to go for around the $30 to $36 a chair mark. When dealing with people on Facebook Marketplace, you don't know who they are, they don't know who you are, and some people are strange. I mean, I'm on there. I hate it when people give me their phone number. Like, I'm not going to call you. I had a question about all my golf stuff, and the answer was in the description. I'm not going to text you, I'm not going to enter any of your details into my phone. I let him know just nicely that it's all in the description. And he was like, if you can't answer a simple, straightforward question, you waste my time, I'm no longer interested. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want you coming to my garage anyway. I'm glad that he popped off. And I'm not going to answer your phone calls. And I find it so distracting. Another one was everyone was after this gym equipment and people were making offers. Well, I just couldn't keep up. And he said, would you accept this offer? And I said, yes, I would accept that price. I didn't try to sell it to him, but I understand the confusion. Anyway, another guy was already coming, but I didn't tell him that because I wasn't sure if he was still coming because he hadn't confirmed from my message yet. Then I had to let him know that there was someone in front of him, but I'll let him know if he doesn't take it. And he was like, whoa, 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 you didn't keep to your word. Rah, 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 you're a bad person. Block. This other person here, she wanted to buy the basketball ring. And she didn't read the advert at all. I had 3 different prices for this one and it was in the description. Like, if you want the chain net, if you want the nylon net, if you want no net. I was trying to make it affordable for people that only want to pay 40 bucks for that thing. I really wasn't making any more profit. She wants it and she wants me to bring it. Can I deliver? Sure. Which one would you like? And she was like, it says $40. And I was like, yes, at the bottom of the description, it explains. She goes, okay, I'll read it. You should have read it. Sometimes I get a little bit of a sense that if I do a favour for someone, there are certain people you know that you're probably doing a good deed. And then there's others you're like, that I'm going to do this and she's going to complain. I just got senses about those sorts of things. I could just tell in a little bit of the way she worded it and the fact that she was so quick to like not read anything. If you're not going to read the description, you could just be impulsive, right? Like, I get that. But it wasn't a happy impulsivity. It was like a whoa, that's a no patience impulsivity, and like that is a deadly cocktail. Facebook Marketplace selling. It's a madhouse. I've got people coming for these chairs. I'm so tired now, I can barely keep up. Like, I'm gonna forget who's coming. I haven't bistled any of them. The black chairs, and one of them's sort of half broken, so I don't know what I'll do with that. So I'm hoping I can get some bistling done. Not this thing, I don't want to die today. Remember how I broke it because I spilt paint on my lovely rug, and then I used this and forgot to put the cap on and sucked up paint and water into the canister. I forgot to put the bottom part on. I've got a few people wanting the chairs and I'd love to sell them, but you know, constantly my time is taken off having to renovate this place or like get ready for an inspection. Anything to do not with what I'm doing, I have to be spending my time doing that. Get rid of the mark. So the other ones I bistled like fully. This one I only bistled the top because there's only a stain on the top. But I mean, look at the difference. The rest of the chair looks like junk. The person's going to get it bistled after all. Ow. I'm having a very off day. I mean, usually most days are sort of off, but this day is particularly off. So you don't do it the way I was trying to do it. You put it in here. Someone came to buy those white chairs, those wooden white chairs that I got for free that I spent half the tub of that really nice primer on. They were $50, so it was like $2.50. He came and we noticed that there was a bolt missing. I needed to go take a bolt off one of the other chairs I got out the back, and I couldn't find my drill, and I couldn't find a hex piece, and then I needed 2 hex pieces, and then I couldn't find that. And anyway, the dude was here for like 30 minutes while I was fluffing around in this garage not being able to find anything. After he left, I put my drill in this box. Just a note to anyone buying stuff on Facebook, don't make this story sound so much like the pay ID scam that's going around. Someone keeps bothering me about wanting to buy like these chairs, and their story is exactly like the Facebook scam. And then they go, I can't make it, but I'll send my brother, my cousin, my sister, my mother, my dog, you know, anyone else but them. And that means we pay by pay ID online. And then there's some scam. And these excuses are getting more elaborate. Like this one was about a funeral. Like, I'm going to a funeral. They used to be like I'm out of town, but now really pulling at the heartstrings. If you are legitimately sending someone, just don't say the story in that order. Maybe just don't say the story at all. Just say we'll be there at X amount of time. We don't know who you are. I'm talking to someone I think's a guy and a woman shows up all the time. Just don't mention who you're sending because it sounds like a scam. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that person was a scam. Going to her stepson's funeral. I'm gonna send my husband, I can't come. Why isn't the husband there? It's probably his kid. I don't think it's real. Welcome to exhaustion after working out for the first time after not working out for so long. Tiredness it brings, how much it makes you hungry, and it just like lowers my mood. Like I'm already a sufferer of low mood. But yesterday, had a nice high of endorphins. Guy just came in and bought the last of the black office chairs. He bought 3 of them and one was broken. Got him to sit on them. He was like handing me money. And I was like, no. You gotta sit on them and test all the levers. Make sure you're happy with them on all of them. And he only tested 2. And then he tried it and he could see. He's like, it goes back, it goes, it goes back, he goes off. And he goes, well, you've listed them for $35 each. So $265. How about $100 for all 3? And then he handed me 250s. Today it's like, oh, I need my morning coffee in the afternoon as well. Little chairs, these are taking a lot longer than I had anticipated, just like everything in my life. I hope it's not noon yet. Oh great, it's noon. I gotta finish these chairs. It's been a very difficult day. I don't feel well. Super stressed about this like rent inspection. Bursitis in this shoulder from cleaning and from sports month, to be honest. Like just moving 400 kilos of weights around every second day because I had to keep renovating this place. It's been so frustrating. The stuff I could have done. Sports month really took it out of us. I mean, refurbed all these things. Chair month's begun. Started cleaning up 22 office chairs. I'm just exhausted. I've had no sleep. All these people coming, which is great, but I'm not prepared. If I didn't have to like move stuff around for like a million years every single time, and then just as I get like ready, rent inspection. I always feel like this every single day. I feel like I've been like busting my hump and then like nothing gets accomplished, but obviously things are getting accomplished, but it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've just like messed around for many hours and done nothing. It's so easy for me to do too much. It's so easy because I don't even recognize how much I've done. I always feel like I haven't done enough, and I like I have the ability to do like a month's worth of work in like 3 days. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I haven't done much. But every time my sister-in-law comes in here, she's like, whoa, you've done so much. I feel like I've done nothing. So it's nice that she comes and visits and she can see with a normal perspective what's actually happened. It helps me realize that I probably need to have a break. Like, no one walks in here and goes like, oh wait, still on that project. Like, everyone's like, whoa, everything that was in here before was gone and the place is filled with new projects. So it always looks different. And you know, these are the same people that visit every few days. I've got heaps of people interested in the white chairs. People are battling it out for these chairs. Costing me about $68 to do those chairs, to do those free 6 chairs. And people want to butter me down to 100. I mean, they don't know what I've spent, but no, I mean, making 50 bucks on that is not even worth it. That took hours. But you know, like enjoying what I do is great. It's like Spider-Man, you know, the first one where he said it's not for the faint of heart. Why would you say that, Spider-Man? Why would you say that? It's a weird line. But my favourite Spider-Man is the last one. But I like the middle one better than the first one. And somehow that relates to me being burnt out. Maybe it's because Spider-Man like always feels like he hasn't done enough. Maybe that's what I was thinking. But you know, he's done a lot. Spider-Man does a lot. And I think I do a lot. So I'm just like Spider-Man. Took my petty cash, all the coins that people pay me in, and I went and bought 6 MTN cans. Upholstery, things are going to get covered. My brother keeps coming in to get some of his stuff, and then every now and then he'll see that I need some help. And he thought this product would help me. The 2-pack paint, and it's a hardener. I didn't watch the rest of the video.
Onto the rail, let them slide in.
Oh, somebody messaged me right when I was about to staple. Ow! I watched 2 YouTube videos about the corners. Pull it this way and then cut something. Maybe push it the other way and then cut it again. I don't know, and then cut something off. It's how my mind works. I didn't choose this life, it chose me. No, that's not right. Just do this way, this way. You know what, I don't know. I couldn't really understand it, so I'm just gonna do what I think makes sense. This is my best, okay? I actually think that's pretty good because that's the best I can do. And if that's the best I can do, then I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna do a gold trim. It'll be a one-of-a-kind type of metal chair. Look better than I thought. I think it looks pretty cool. Nobody wanted to buy the red chairs. People don't like the red. They said that the red chairs, people would make fun of them in the workplace because everybody wanted the black chairs because the black chairs are so much cooler. Black ones sold out like that. Oh yeah. We're gonna put this on one of the red computer chairs. It does have a smell. but it doesn't smell like paint. So I've almost used the entire can of this stuff. However far this goes is as far as this chair's gonna go, because I'm not gonna buy another one. This is like too expensive, 20 bucks, and it's like, may do one chair. I've used up the entire can, and maybe it's because it's red. Maybe red just wasn't the best color to test out how good the can was. Chair's still red. So these are called City 2 Mark II dining chairs. This is called Antique. I wanted to keep that antique paint on there a little bit. The overspray has really killed that. But you do see it on the legs. I have another 12 chairs out there. Really excited to try this out. Brass, copper. Wow, I just sprayed one really lightly. Look at that. Look at that chair. These look really cool. It's a chrome effect rose gold. This one's definitely my favorite. I did just the trim and legs, and on a couple of them I just did the seat just to trial it. So I'll have to sit on these to make sure that none of the silver comes off onto one's pants or hoodie. Otherwise you will be in big trouble. If you want some of this merch, this is our Big Trouble merch. It's shattered glass. Chair sold for $50 with the table. Who would have thought somebody else would want a chair like that? Well, they did, and they thought that the color was amazing and dramatic. That's what I should call my chair line. Chair's dramatic sitting. Paid 25 bucks for the cover. It left me with a $10 profit. It wasn't like much of a profit, but it was an experience. I just sold the Ikea chairs. They're $99 selling right now. I put it up for $250, and then they talked us down to $200 online. Dude shows up and yeah, he wanted a discount. He wanted it for 100 bucks, knocking another 100 smackers off. He was like, but there's a chip on it. And I had to explain that these are second hand, and he goes, oh, are these not the Ikea chairs? I said, no, they are. And I turned them upside down at the name of the chair on it. These are $99 a chair in Ikea right now. I said, oh, you can buy all 4 of them. They're $396. Or you can buy them from me here right now for $200. I do want them to be happy with the product. I'm not about getting more money out of them. It's just like down to 100 bucks. That's not even worth me flipping at that point. I say this to everybody that comes in, please look at it before you hand me the money. Because some people will like walk up to us and like hand us the money, and I go, no. Before you like go look at it, inspect it first. And I always tell them that you don't have to buy it. Please don't feel like you have to buy it. $25 cost me to do those. He wants a bargain, I want a bargain. I reckon we actually did a good deal, and I just sold them for $150. Took half an hour a chair, and I'm new at this, so I can expect, yeah, half an hour a chair. I mean, you wouldn't take them if you weren't happy. It's not really my fault if he's not happy. So I've got to put them in the car now, and they're going to Nerang. How's that? They've been transported from Broadbeach all the way to Nerang, and they're going to go into a shop, into a cafe there. So once they're in there, I'm going to go have something there at that cafe and sit on the chairs that I refurbished. My husband's taking off with the first delivery to the cafe that we just sold 20 chairs to, and yeah, he wanted a lot. It really wasn't that hard to do these. This was fun. Mainly just cleaned them. on. Since I quit cleaning, I've been selling my cleaning gear. Just made another $10 selling a really good mop. And I made a pack because somebody wanted, they liked the blues, so they like the blue colours. So I made them a pack of this. It's for a mum and her young teenage son, and they wanted like something close to like a body pump. And I've done a body pump class, so I do know what kind of weights they use. And they need a barbell, so I need to like refurbish it right now. And another guy, he wanted Chester copper pot. He wanted the pack of Chester copper pot, including 3 tri-handles, 20s. It's a good pack. He wants a free barbell thrown in, and I thought, well, he's actually buying a lot of plates, so yeah, all right. But I have to refurbish it now. And somebody else liked the purple dumbbells and the smaller ones, and they told me their budget, and they told me how many weights they want, and guess what? I made one within their budget. But there's 3 barbells I have to refurbish. So I have to get cracking. Look, I put up a shelf by myself this morning. I did that by myself. I want to open the shop when I have 1,000 kilos. Hundreds of kilos are in the car. 300.75 kilos today. I accidentally worked too hard. I don't know how many weights I've picked up, but it is a lot. Sure, I'm going to be done by August 1st and the shop will open. Facebook Marketplace on a budget. Got my work cut out for me. When you're too legit to flip.